I need to actually plug this into the... Ah. Get these cables out of my way. Hello. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave that at 50. Whatever. That's fine. What's this? You can't see it? Is that better? Can you see it now? Yeah, I like that. I like that. I thought there's a... Ah, well, whatever. Oh, infinite. Oh, we don't want that. Well, you know, let's just put it on... I mean, I would like rewards. Let's do 25 and... blah. We'll see how this goes. I have not played this in a hot minute. So we'll see how my...
Never a dreary day.
What do I want? I think I have what I want already. Yep, I'm good. Modes. Hey-ya! Oh-ha! There's a dog near my feet. I hope this is not a problem. Hey-ya! Ugh. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Gotta get like the balancing act between like feet. Boop. Happy feet, happy feet. Bum, 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 bum. Going to the YMCA. Dun, 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 dun. Ugh. Lunge. I lunged out of tracking range. My hand got stuck. Where am I? Where am I? Lunge. Ready, set. Oh no! Oh no! It's stuck in him! Boop. Woo! Tracking with the two-handed weapons is a little weird. It's a little weird. Nothing the old lift up parry kind of thing doesn't. That always works. Oh, no, I want that. Hi. Boop. Well, you gonna do something? Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! Aha! Ooh-wah! Ooh-wah! Oops, I pressed the button. Oh, jeez. Forget that. Oh, what the... Oh, where am I? I've wandered off. Wandered off screen. That would help. You're alive? That's impressive. Ooh, ooh. It doesn't. The tracking on this is not good, so that's kind of the pickle here. Yeah, see what I mean? My hands are like jello. Is not working out. Long swords on PSVR just aren't really going to happen for me here. Uh-oh. So the thing is, their swings are like so big and so open that like you can just kind of like space it out. See what I mean? See how like I'm playing around with it, but like, ta-da! Shield. Oh, my sword. I wonder if this works. Does this work? Uh-huh. It does! I have a new buckler. You're a great buckler, sir. Thank you. Come here. So there's a combat update. Oh my goodness, birds. There's a combat update coming out that should... Ow. That should improve the AI substantially. Because as it stands, they just kind of do whatever, and it's not exactly super complicated or anything. So I can literally just sit here and be like, okay, and hit. Like, hit. 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 Like, basic timing and distance will get you everywhere in this game. Hit. See what I mean? Frisbee. Oh, it just fell. I'm really looking forward to those new animations, because as it stands, they do the same exact animations every time. I think these guys are prone to spinning. Let's see if he spins. This thing's so short. Do the spin. Do the spin. Do the spin. You're not spinning. Do the spin. Do the spin. Come on. This thing is so bad. Can I have your hat? No. Ah. I was hoping I could get a little like grab in there or something. Ah, come on. Uh-oh. Hi. Oh. What's up? Gotta fix my positioning here. Oh, that was it. I did it! Yay! Victory! Yeah, so there's a new update coming out for this game that completely overhauls the combat. So I wanted to get back on and like play around with it for a little bit, but it's not going to be this stupid easy for long, I hope. So with any luck, they will start to actively defend themselves instead of going through these canned animations, which should make it a lot more interesting to do. I hope. And plus, I like that. That's the highest that was the highest difficulty. To Great Hall. That sounds fun. So yeah, the update's supposed to land on the like 14th or something. It's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be this week actually. I'm just not sure when this week, but it's supposed to be this week. The other weird thing is like you can block stuff, but they still like get through the animation, so it feels really weird. Like I can defend, right? And it doesn't stop him. Like me blocking doesn't actually stop him doing his cuts, right? It just means I don't take damage, which makes for the follow-ups really. The follow-ups are really weird when they don't actually stop moving, which is unfortunate. Because like they shouldn't be able to just keep going with their cuts like they do. You know, like if I do like, oh, he did the spin. If I go here, he shouldn't be able to finish that cut. We should entangle, basically. Which they don't do. So it kind of, like, makes the fencing a little unsatisfying. Yeah, it goes through everything. Like, look, I'll just be like, haha, defending myself. Yeah, like, he shouldn't be able to just, like, do that kind of... Yeah, that shouldn't have happened. And then there's the weird tracking thing where like it just kind of like goes Jello mode on me. Maybe I'm turning the controller in my hand. Maybe that's it. Maybe my... What the... That shouldn't have cut at all. Let's see if this cuts. I'm curious. What the... Eh, like... The ultimate technique! The ultimate fencing technique! Unstoppable! I'm invincible! You all oh, actually, maybe I'm not invincible. Okay, whatever. Hello! Thrusting is generally like the most reliable option here. Especially since it seems to kind of like shut them down a little bit. Like if I can land a cover, if I can cover and thrust. Ta-da! The AI are really bad at protecting their face. See what I mean? They're really, really bad at that. Which, I mean, I get it. Defending a thrust is not the easiest thing in the world. There's like a lot of like weirdness going on there. Ah, I missed. So one of the things that happens with fencing and stuff, and like, so having a shield basically opens up the legs as targets in a way that you don't normally have them access to them. So like, if I don't have a shield, right, and I go for the legs, that leaves my head. My head is just totally open. If I lean in for this leg shot, like my head's open, right? They can pop me on the noggin. But if I have a shield, I can be working these upper quarters with my shield and basically cover myself in such a way that I can take the lower lines with relative safety. If the tracking... The only problem here is that my VR loses tracking on my sword when I go that low. There we go. I can do them kind of up here, I guess. What the... Where's my... Feels weird. I don't like that so much. Maybe I need to get further back. Where am I? So one of the tricks with shields So you see how it kind of covers my vision, right? So if you can get somebody to do this, like kind of cover like this, you can, you know, close off their vision. The problem with these guys is that they cover not the line they should be covering right now. So if I'm cocked back to swing, right? I mean, they could be offering it to me though. But like, you see here, he's guarding the left, but I'm not like inclined to cut to the. That shouldn't have worked. But you know, I'm not inclined to cut to my left without kind of setting it up. So if I'm up here, they'd really be better off blocking kind of like this. And then if I was over here, they'd want to be blocking kind of like that. But a little bit. Not all of it translates, but like the fundamentals of basically the biggest thing about actually fencing that works in this is just the like counter timing. So like, but even that's like really basic, right? Anybody who's been playing video games knows how to do that pretty much, right? It's your basic like, if you're playing like Dark Souls or whatever, right? It's the basic like, I'm going to bait out the attack animation, right? So I'm pretty much just gaming here, is I'm baiting out the attack animation, withdrawing and then attacking and then withdrawing, baiting the attack animation, withdraw, attack, right? And so me knowing how to fence doesn't really like anybody who's been gaming can do this. I'm literally just pressing my forward button and my back button. I'm holding my sword out, right? I'll make it as simple as that. I'm gonna hold my. Look at this. If you can do this, you can beat this game. This is all it takes, is forward and back, hold your sword at the face, walk it in. That's all it takes. Anything else you do in this game is purely for show. This is all it takes to beat this game right now. See how easy this is? Look at that, he killed himself on my sword. So that's boring though, right? So it's a little more fun to like play, right? You can always exploit games, you know? So it's more fun to kind of play along with the farce. I'm wondering if I move too fast for the tracking. What if I move it like a little bit slower? Yep. Yeah, that's all. That's literally all it takes is hold out and walk into them. It takes nothing more than that to play. Because headshots are one-shot kills, you know? So, this is all it takes. But it's very boring to play this way, so I don't do it. Other than for amusement. For like brief. It's funny for like, maybe like a pass or two, and then I'm like, okay, this is boring. Let's go back to actually trying to fence. Hey, see, that was like so much more fun, and it still got the job done. Boop, boop, boop. I like bucklers because there's this whole like thing of maneuvering around your buckler, being able to throw cuts. Yeah, fighting outnumber is pretty much the only way you actually get enough, like, input to, like, actually have fun. Like, fighting 1v1 is so laughably easy in this game that it's like, you know, go ahead and just let me fight, like, as many enemies as they want to throw at me, because that's the only way I actually have to, like, work. And then there's some weird stuff where they will, if you're too close to them, they kind of like clip through you. So like on that guy, I was covering, at least on my end, like me in reality, I was in a cover over my head, but the hit still clipped through the cover and hit me, which was unfortunate. That one, that was me talking and I got distracted. But they don't handle offense very well. They're very lackluster on the defensive part. Yeah, there's a decently big sword. It's not that big. So, talking about like this is even easier to play the game because you can completely, like, this shield is so big you can just kind of like hold it here and then like really play the stabby game. And I don't find the shield very fun to play with because it's like, okay, I can just ignore like that side of my screen pretty much. Plus, I can't do my cuts from underneath, so it's not quite as enjoyable for me. I really don't like using the long swords in this game. They are the tracking on the hands is just it's probably the fact that I'm playing on PlayStation VR. That's probably got something to do with it. Is that I have these little like glowy ball things on the ends of my controllers. So like this is so my controllers are touching right now. I'm touching the controllers together. But the problem that happens is, watch the backhand as I'm moving it. You see how it kind of like starts to lose. I lose tracking on the backhand. Oh boy, oh no. See what I mean? And so, ooh, that was bad. Oh, that's really bad right there. You see that? That's no good. So that's why I don't like using the two-handers as opposed to. That seems to be a dead zone right there in general, but. You know, I can't use the two hands as smoothly as I would like to. So you can see like where one hand kind of like hitches as I'm working. And it's partially because the VR headset is watching my light, right? So here I am, I'm holding these together. I'm going to cover this hand, the light of this hand, with this hand. And now that hand's stuck because it has lost tracking on that hand completely. And so as I'm using two hands together, there come points where, as I'm using them, this hand covers this controller, right? And then I lose tracking on that hand, and it breaks. So I've yet to figure out a good way to use them together, which is really unfortunate, because I'd love to use two-handed swords, and because there's so many tricks you can do with two-handed swords that you can't do otherwise. They just don't work. So, like, I could maybe put two hands on one controller, but I don't think that's really going to pan out for me. So that's why I've been doing sword and buckler, because it gives me the most enjoyable experience in this game. Or I do just one sword. One sword's fine. One sword works great, because I can just focus on. If you'd like, I can do one sword. But yeah, two-handed swords just don't work right. We can get, like, piratey with this. Let's get piratey. I think I can do a dagger. I could do, like, sword and dagger? That might be nice. Cutlass is kind of garbage in this game. What sword if one... Yeah, let's see. All these swords are really short. I don't know why they're all so short. What? What? You mean like the TV? I can make the TV quieter. Okay, but I don't know where the remote is, so yeah, okay. Where is she? Where's my wife? Wife, is that you?
Nowhere close your arms.
Wife, where are you?
Still nowhere close.
Wife. Wife, where'd you go? I lost her. She got away from me. Whoa, that looks cool. She's got a dagger, oh no! Gun sword. Let's go with the gun sword. We're gonna put that in my right hand. Oh, like that. We can do that. We can do... How about that? We can do sword and dagger. How about... Does that feel good? We'll do sword and dagger. Let's do sword and dagger. We'll make it piratey. How about that? We're gonna be pirates now. Oh, it's very dark in here.
Release the Kraken!
Boop. Oh wait, sorry, that chat came through really fast. Were you talking about like the next update? Because if they're adding like a rapier and a parrying dagger in the next update, that would be incredible. I would love that so much. Man, this chat goes a little too fast for me to... The messages disappear way too quickly for me. Oh, jeez. Whoa! That was cool. Go away. Go away. Sir? Sir, what are you doing? Sir, what are you doing? Sir? Sir? Sir, what are you doing? Sir, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, that's a problem. Where is he? Do you think the dagger's making it too easy? Because I can kind of cover and... I guess I kind of do this kind of number. Because I can be like menacing two people at once and be like, ah! Yeah, like, the game's so easy, it's like... I'm having some tracking. I'm out on the corner of my screen, that's not great. Oh, that's weird. Crouch! Uh-oh, I'm pulling the controller out. I gotta get the track. Hey, gotta get it. Bye-bye. Oh. That message was a little too long to actually read it in the chat. I only got like the first little snippet of it. Uh-oh, I've turned too much. Hold up. Time out. I gotta fix. Where's my... I'm currently looking under my camera. Where am I? Where'd I go? This thing does no damage. Whoa. The other problem is trying to use this in reverse grip is not working because I am losing tracking. It's gonna work better if I do it this way. Oh yeah, that's how they work. This is actually a little more fun. I'm having to like physically void. That's way more fun. Ah. I'm supposed to be able to like grab onto their stuff here, but it's not really working. I really do. I would love a rapier. Yeah, I'm supposed to be able to like... Oh, I guess that worked. Maybe I have to be in like fist? But like, I'm supposed to be able to like grapple in this game. Oh no! I got. That's unfortunate. I got too big for my britches on the dagger. And trying to hold that guy out as a shield. That didn't work out that time. What? You're breaking stuff? What are you breaking? What'd you do?
Put the scope in, and it got caught, and then trying to take it out, it broke into 6 pieces.
I told you to like lube it up or something.
It was going well until I discovered what. So I'm not going to see for
I finished all. There's no point to doing these story modes because all it is just like fighting, you know. I find this game is a little dark. Maybe I should up the brightness settings if I can do that. So that's why I generally like to stick to like the arena and the Gobi Desert and stuff because they're just brighter. So that was fine. What else can we try? Oh, I have an idea. There is a realistic armor mode. That would be interesting. Let's try that. Now, I could take a mace for the realistic mode. I could try that. Or I can try to like really force myself to get shots on the gaps with a sword. Because that's going to be a lot of work. I think I'll do both. How about both? We'll do... Wait a sec. Let me... Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's go... Let's just do both at the same time. I'm going to start with the mace. I'm going to have that for my left hand. I'm going to keep the sword, the mace in my right hand. I'm going to start by just kind of fighting with the mace and see where that gets us. And then I'm going to try some other stuff. I don't think is there not a video option? I don't know if I can actually change the darkness. I don't think there's an option for that. That's weird. Okay. So I don't know. Let's see here. No healing. That. I want this. I want that on. And then I don't know what happens with the not that. Hey, what does this do? Maximum weight, I guess. Let's see what happens. I have no idea what that's going to do to how everything works in this game. We'll find out. I had it at 50. This doesn't seem any different. Hammer. Smack him. Smack him. I don't like... This isn't really doing a whole lot for me here. Come on, give me that face. Ah, give me that face. Stop ducking. What? Hey, where am I? Oh, face. Oh, you don't have any armor, sir. That's it for you. No armor for you. $225 health. Haha, no armor. Hello. Hello. You dodging me, sir? Oh, this is gonna be fun. So, crowd, he is wearing armor, although quite a bit of armor, right? So I can't just cut him. I mean, I can kind of bonk on him a bit, I guess, but like, that's only gonna get us so far, right? He's got this armor going on. Although I'm just gonna end up realistic armor my butt. No, mace will do something, or I guess. So the fun part here is he's got no armor there. So like against someone like this, I can just go for like these shots here, and those will go in. Same with this guy here, right? So if he actually like reacted to what I was doing, I could maybe like scare him with some like stuff coming out of his face, and like get him to react to that. But he's not going to. He doesn't care that there's a sword in his face. See this? He doesn't care. But I can still like wait him out and just kind of go for leg shots, right? Nope, he does not. Oh, why is that? Is that counting as armor? It's not. Or is it my tracking? Like what's going on here? I was not having much luck with that mace. Let's try it again. This thing is interesting. Oh, jeez. What the? Hit! Hit him! Hit! Please! Do damage! Oh, there we go. That did it. Do I have to, like, flick it? What the? Do the hit! Do I need to get further away? Or I don't know why I'm having trouble with the... Why the mace is giving me so much trouble. What the... I don't know why this is having such a hard time. Thing's covered in blood. I don't know why it's... Uh-oh. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know if, like, what's going on with the perception of distance with it. Or what. Or, like... Yeah, it might be. It might be. Oh yeah, I suppose that probably would make hitting things with the sword if the sword is like unreasonably heavy. But you should think the Oh, you think? Maybe it doesn't. Let's go play with that some more. Can I like store this? I don't think I can. No, that just falls. Okay, we're gonna play with this a little bit more. See if we can figure out. So I got. It's kind of weird to tell the range I have on this thing when I can't feel it. It is very close. Maybe that's it. Maybe I thought I was longer than it was. That might be it. I'm gonna try it a little more face huggy. See if that works. I mean, it doesn't seem that short. Well, it's working better now. Okay. Yeah, maybe I just needed to, like, figure out where I needed to be. Bonk. Oh, yeah, I think I hit with the stick there. What the? Hit! Hit! It seems like I kind of have to do like a flicky thing with it. I have to be like, flick, which is not how you should be using a mace at all, by the way. You're gonna like break, you're gonna hurt your wrist doing that. This is not a good motion to do if you love your wrists at all. Bonk you in the noggin. Ugh. No, I don't want that. Oh boy, we have spam. How do I do that? How do I kick someone out of this? Wait a second. Oh, where's my pause button? Is that my pause button? Okay. Where's my controller? Where'd it go? Oh, how do I do this? I don't think I actually have the ability to kick. I don't actually know how to kick from PlayStation, which is unfortunate. I guess there's always hands. I can always just take the hand. That's always an option. If their hands are exposed, you stab them in the hands. Cut the hand. Cut the hand. Are your hands exposed? No. Yours are. But your thigh's exposed. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Whoop. Whoop. And conceptually, I should be able to get him under his... There it is. There's the shots. Yeah, so with this helmet, going for those eye slits is a little tricky. But under, he's totally exposed under the helmet right here, right? So you can get in there. What else does he have? I mean, this all looks exposed, but I was having a hard time actually getting cuts to register on it. I mean, he doesn't really have all that much in the way of armor. So I don't know why, but I don't know how they're counting armor on him, because it doesn't seem to... Look at this guy! Look at this guy! He came into a fight without a helmet at all. What's he doing? Like, he's wearing armor everywhere but the most important place to wear armor. See, this guy's smart, this guy's not. Oh, I wish I could get a good slice in here. Because if I could kind of like get in there and then place a slice, that'd be very fun. Yeah, he'll be safe with the helmet, with the bald head. Woo! Let's see here. So face is probably my best bet here, and once again, if I can get up and under his helmet, that's a good shot for me. If I can get in there. No, I think he's got mail on, actually. That's mail. So... I don't think that's an option for me, actually. So maybe I go... I mean, I think I can get to his hands? If I could get to, like, the inside of his hands, maybe? That might be an option. Yes, it was. That was indeed an option. Inside of the arms were exposed, so that was a shot I could take. Not a whole lot else. Yeah. So like his like there's a shot right down the middle, but that is an extremely hard shot to make with a VR thing that I have no. Like, I'm gonna have a really hard time actually aiming this wibbly wobbly controller into that spot. Oh, look at that! I thought that was on. So yeah, I think on this guy's probably one of the most well-protected ones I've actually like gone up against. I think he's technically armored. I think there's technically armor there too. I think it's just you see it? It's just clipping through him, which is making this a little more interesting. But the inside of the wrists are totally open here. So that's my most reliable choice, I think. Because his hands are usually somewhat... Like, hands are one of the easiest targets you can actually take. Hands are very easy. And so if he's not wearing any protection, if his hands are exposed, it's actually fairly easy to take those. Thank you. Oh. Now, he's going to be interesting. Thigh is my shot here. I can use this as a cover, at least. Yeah, so against most of these guys, their thighs are super exposed as options. So that's kind of my reliable choice, is to go for the thighs. But I don't know about him. Yeah, because he's like I said, he has thigh armor. It's just clipping. There it is. So there's a shot there. Oh, shoot, I can get the thigh when it does clip. So that's an option. Thank you. Oh, look, a buckler. Yeah, so, issue here, I think that arm, that outside of the arm isn't actually armored. Let's see if I can get it. Let's see if I can get a shot on the... Yep, that's not armored. What else is not armored? I mean, the thighs obviously aren't armored. I can stick him there. So those are options. Behind me. So, one thing I want to point out. No matter what you're fighting, they will always stick this arm out, and it's really dumb. It's really dumb that they stick that arm out. So when we're talking about like fencing, oftentimes you'll see people stick their hand, back on their hip or something when they're fighting one-handed, and that's because it helps to plant your hand on a part of your body, just so that if a hand is kind of like loosey-goosey, there's a tendency for that hand to kind of wander. So if you're not physically placing it somewhere on your body, it becomes way more likely that hand starts to just kind of move around, you'll start to kind of move it as you're doing stuff, and that means it becomes a target. So you keep that hand back so it doesn't become a target, so that you don't accidentally make it a target. Unless you specifically have a reason to use it. So like one example would be like maybe the game's not going to let me, but like conceptually you would like come in on a cover, possibly, and then you would come in like that. And you'd go for a grapple. So I might also lay it on my chest, like this. And so if I wanted to do that... Oh, he's too close to me now. I can't set it up right. Oh, there we go. If only grappling worked better. But yeah, so you could do a cover, come out with that hand under your cover, do a grapple, like... grab them and throw, or do a grab and a throw to the ground. That's an option. You can also do that with two hands on the sword. So you'd go up to about here, This isn't going to work because, you know, there's no way I can actually do a throw. But the idea is that you do a cover with your hands together. Do a hands while you're covered, like do that, and then let go with the... Oh, shoot. That's what I get for trying to describe it. But yeah, so basically you have your hands together, and you come up to here, and you release with this hand as you're covering with your sword hand, and then you come in, and I wish I could show you with my legs right now, but you would come in for a step, and while you're covering with that sword, you would reach across and throw, do a throw off your hip to the ground. So you come in, you cover, let go with this hand, come in, throw to the ground, then you can reclaim your sword with the other hand. So you're creating a window. So as that sword is, I wish I could. Yeah. So basically, as that sword's covered, you're hanging it here to basically create cover over your head. So you can get in there and do your throw. You can kind of see how it would work here. So you see how so I'd be here, not between. So I'd be getting my leg behind his back leg there, and then I would throw him to the ground like that. Nah. That works well. You like my hammer? Ah. He's back! He's back for more! Oh, that would have been so cool. Hey, Baldy! That's what happens when you don't wear a helmet, you silly Billy. You get a pass because you clearly don't have any armor at all, but like, that guy has apparently afforded himself so much armor, but could not bother to wear his helmet. There's no forgiving him. The other guy's just poor. This guy just can't afford armor. That's fine. I respect you, sir, until you do that thing you do. Are you gonna do it? You need to, like, learn better discipline with your sword, though, sir. Like, what are these swings? What are these? What are those swings? Huh? I'm gonna swing. Bruh. Tight. Pop, pop. That's all it takes. Pop, pop. You can do the job without ever, like, going... Ah. What the... Again with the tracking. What the... I wasn't aiming for you. I was aiming for him. This guy's got a cool look, though. I really like this guy's look. If I could pick it up... Where's my camera? It's there. Whoop! What'd I do? I think I broke something. Did I break something? No, we're okay. I was at the limit of my cable, is what happened. I heard stuff getting pulled out of the entertainment center. It was very disconcerting. Oh, yay! Now I'm further back. My tracking is improved. See that? Oh, yeah, see what I mean? About how if your hand isn't on your hip, it tends to float? Have you noticed my hand floating out away from my body? See, that's exactly what I mean. If your hand isn't placed, it floats. And a savvy fencer will do what I'm about to do to this poor man. Ah, that hurts. Should have kept your hand behind your back, sir. This guy can get away with it because he actually has a piece of armor. So it actually kind of works in his case. But the problem with him is that he doesn't have any elbow protection. So that happens. Oh, they are open on the inside of their head there. A lot of these guys don't wear armor down there, apparently. I mean, really, they're just giving me their hands. It's very unfortunate. Oh yeah, I've broken my fingers before. So, this is the AI with realistic armor for anybody who's wandered in. I don't actually know how many people we have in stream right now, but for anybody who's wandered in, I've set the AI to have realistic armor. So if I bonk him on the noggin, it doesn't do a ton. Although I think with the sword weight being what it is, it's actually doing decent damage. But really what I want to be doing is going for those kind of shots where they're exposed. So like under the armpit, underside of the forearms there, against the thighs down in there. If the head's open, I can take that there. But these guys actually have... Oh, it's full mail. It was just clipping. I was talking, sir. Hello, 6 people. Oh, come on. Inside of the thigh is a really good shot, actually. There's really important arteries in there. So if you can get a shot to the inside of the thighs against someone who's like in armor, that can potentially end it very quickly. If you can get that interior shot and then get away clean, which I wish I had my shield right now, because that'd make this a lot easier to get away clean. I could get that shot, cover, and withdraw. But against someone without any protection, the head's obviously your main target. Also, I mean, attack that which offends you, basically, is the rule of thumb. So in this case, the thing that is closest to me that offends me is that hand. I don't like that hand. That hand offends me. So it would be prudent for me to take it out. But he actually keeps that hand back. So that's a good I wouldn't say it's good. I think it's mostly just coincidence. I think it's coincidence that he's doing that because... So when we're talking about like medieval one-handed swordsmanship, it tends to be a lot of this turning the body and doing, because we don't have, if we're talking like unarmored medieval fencing, you know, all we have is a crossguard and then no armor on the hand, right? So because it's unarmored fencing, so all of the fencing you're doing is basically keeping that hand back until you need it, which denies it as a target. Which, to that end, they're doing that part well, but it's only because they are presenting their lead hand, which is not ideal. So like if I was doing like one-handed swordsmanship, I'd have this hand behind my back, and then this hand I'd be turning. So by keeping this hand behind my, you can see it on my character model, that as I move this hand behind my back, I can present this side. Oh no, what's happening? That's not supposed to be there. That's not where my hand is. Oh, thank you for waiting, guys. That was very polite of you. Oh, I've turned my camera all the way around. Or I've turned myself all the way around. That's unfortunate. I really would like to see them add some sort of, like, dummy mode, where you just have some sort of, like, AI dummy that you can just wail on, and won't actually, like, attack you unless you tell it to attack you. So that I could actually, like, sit here and explain these things on compliant enemies. That'd be very helpful. Hello. Oh, okay. So we have... I don't find... Like, big shields are very good, but I just don't enjoy using them. What? Oh, interesting. Not that I need it. Bye-bye. Yeah, so I'm really excited for this update. So hopefully, I'm probably not going to play this again until the update. I just wanted to refresh my memory of how this worked in its current iteration. And then, oh, I got through the eye socket. Dang. I pulled that shot off. That was not an easy shot. Made it work. Sir, are you okay? No, I'm trying something. I'm trying something. Nope. Dang it. See? Okay, so here he is. Nothing on that hand. Oh, that was weird. Okay. Whatever. Sword and buckler doesn't work in your brain? Well, how do you mean? What about it doesn't make sense? I'll do sword and buckler next. Back edge cuts are wonderful. I love back edge cuts. Well, you don't necessarily have to be moving them independently. Like, if as a way you could, like, you can do a lot of sword and buckler stuff just by keeping your hands kind of together, and just kind of doing this sort of like move, this kind of action, and that'll be giving you some protection. And just learning to, like, cut around the shield, basically. I mean, there's also just, like, the really basic way of doing it, where you just hold it. And, like, you just hold it in positions that cover lines, and just kind of, like, leave it there. But I don't super suggest that, because just leaving it there, it's a buckler, so, like, they can go for arm shots. So if you're not ready for those arm shots, they might be able to land them on you. Which is not great. I wish I could see the longer messages in this chat. Wish I had a buckler right there. Oh man, I gotta be careful. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm out of room. I let myself get back into a corner. Pop, pop. A little crump how into a rising short edge. Oh yeah, crump, short edge. Crump, short edge. Crump, short edge. Crump. Wait, no, that's not short edge. What am I saying? Crump, long edge. I'm silly. Crump, long. Let's see if I can do another one. He's not giving me, like... It works better against the samurai, because they actually, like, sit here in, like, a... Well, okay, so the thing... So, the thing you do against plow is a shield, but I don't think I can actually, like, pull that off in this. But crump... I think crump works pretty well, actually, against... these guys. Let's see if I can make it happen. Oh no, it didn't. It didn't work. That didn't work. It didn't displace. Yeah, it's so hard to like bet on how well you can actually set things aside, because if if someone's just sitting there in plow and they're there's not a flail in the game, unfortunately. But like if somebody's just sitting in plow and like they're really just sitting in plow, like if you could actually land that beat on them, it would come like if they genuinely are just sitting and they're not going to like Dirk Vexel or like in layman terms, they're not going to just dip their tip under whatever I'm doing, and they let me land that crump, it should kabloom and knock it far and away.
The finest blades in walking distance.
I'm going back to my sword and buckler because I like my sword and buckler a little more. I like sword and buckler is the most fun I have in this game. I like doing sword and buckler with this. I'm gonna do sword and buckler, but I'm gonna keep the enemy armor on and see how that goes. We're gonna go back to arena, I think. Because I think sword and buckler is gonna be a little more fun for the armor thing, because I'll be able to use that buckler to cover lines. Because against most of these enemies, thigh shots are really where I want to be. And it's kind of hard to take those thigh shots without exposing my head. So with the buckler, I can actually kind of like get in there. Boop. Yeah, but basically what I was saying about doing that crump against the plow that these guys are doing is they're dumb. They're big dummies, and they won't do that. And so my thought process there was like, if I can actually beat their idle, because they won't Dirk Vexel in this game, like they don't, right? So against an enemy that you know won't Dirk Vexel you, then why not attack their guard? If you can actually beat it aside and then come in, but I could not actually get the beat to work, which was unfortunate. No, it's really not. But it's don't worry, folks. It is getting upgraded very soon, very, very soon. It's actually supposed it was delayed. It was supposed to be out already, but there's supposed to be a huge update coming to the game, which should hopefully missed that line. Which should hopefully massively improve the AI. As from what I've seen from the beta footage, is that they are going to start covering. They'll actually start covering lines actively. So rather than taking whatever that is, look at this. Look at this. I'm over here. His guard is like all the way over here, which, like, okay, like. So what I would say like would work for this is if you are using this as a bait, like this would work really well as a bait. Because if I'm standing here like this and he opens up that shoulder, it's very, very, very tempting for me to be like, oh look, a shoulder, and then like, or not, you know what I mean, elbow. I'm like elbow. I want to get that elbow, right? I want to come in there and hit that if I can hit it. Jeez. So you can offer up that you could potentially be offering up that elbow and be like, hey, look at this juicy elbow. You want to hit it? I know you want to hit it. Can you resist trying to hit this elbow? Especially if you can make it look like you don't know what you're doing, or like maybe you got lazy or something, and you offer up that elbow, and then you're like, joke on you. I knew you would go for that elbow, and then you're like, haha, and then you close the line and then stab them for their trouble. So there's a whole like meta game when you're fighting against a person to like deliberately do things wrong. But as long as you know you're doing it wrong. Yeah, the AI does not respond correctly at all. So basically, in this game, for my fencing people out there, the way to play this, honestly, in my opinion, is basically to do this. Is just this kind of little and then that. So you find whatever's open on them, and then just play footsies with them. You know, just use your super fundamental timing and distance. They won't hit you. There I got a little too cheeky with it, but you know, you just that, and then you get in close with like a thrust or something, and then you know, that's it. That's all. That's literally all it takes to beat this game. You don't have to do a single thing more than just timing and distance and stick them where you can stick them. But that's boring, so that's not what I do. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, so that's the crazy. This is max weight. Oops, I just hit the couch. Oh no, I dropped my sword. Oh, buddy. Look at this shield. This shield punch is so... There we go. I guess I have to put more body into it. I have to actually sock him with it. No, I'm doing this. I'm making you regret the fact that you didn't wear a helmet by giving you a Okay, fine. If you're gonna actually, like, kill me for my trouble of trying to give you a concussion with my buckler, we will just settle this as one does when someone is not wearing a helmet. Hey. That's a very pretty face you got there. What the? New buckler acquired. New buckler. Come get my armor. Come hit my buckler. Where am I? Where am I even standing? I'm just gonna keep stabbing you in the thigh, buddy. I want my buckler back. I miss it. It's so much more fun with the buckler. Like I get to like move my hands. I get to be using both my hands. It's more fun. Woo. The mighty head buckler. Oh no! I did not pay attention. I was stopped paying attention to what he was doing. I got two into my head. I want the underside of that. Oh, wait. I want to get the armpit shot. Let's go for the armpit shot. Where am I? Oh, I'm turned. That's why I've lost tracking again. I keep wandering off out of place. Let me get reset here. Okay, now I might have some luck at getting that arm shot. Armpit! Hey! There it is. How about you? Can I get your armpit? Oh, right there would be the perfect chance to get that. If I can get a high cover... So if I can get him to go high, and I can get that high cover straight into his armpit, see if I can do it. Give me that high shot. Oh, darn it! I wanted the. You hit me, sir. You hit me. Yeah, I'm. That arm. He exposed that armpit in a way that I can't quite capitalize on like I'd like to. It's very brief. I'd have to cover in. I missed it. How nice of you to spin, sir. Hello? Oh, I'm back. I'm back. Okay, we're back. I don't know what happened there. I think I managed to like turn my power button or something. Hello? There's an arm. Where am I and where is everything? I'm back. Yes, I had a technical malfunction there. I don't know what I did. But it wasn't good. Whatever it was. I am back, yes. I'm getting a little tired of the armor thing, just because it basically is just me devolving into me doing this over and over again, which is getting a little boring for me. I'm trying not to like physically move around too much because that's been causing me problems, but it's really fun to move. I'm gonna try another mode. I'm gonna try there's a mode that has attacking where they only take damage where they are highlighted. That sounds kind of fun. I'm gonna turn this off. This one. That sounds fun. Let's try that. Oh, the zombie mode. Yeah, that's tricky. I don't like the zombie mode much because moving around in this game is hard. So that's unfortunate for me. Yeah, so I'm basically making up for the movement with the back and forth buttons. But as the more I try to like shift my footing and stuff and do this kind of stuff, the more I wander off from where I am. So we'll see. Because what I really like when I'm like doing it, it's this back and forth and moving around and stuff, and that's a really fast way to like totally lose my positioning. Oh shoot, the spot moves. Oh, that's exciting. This is a fun challenge. This makes things very interesting. I gotta get away from the wall. Yeah, this is definitely making things more interesting. Oh. That's kind of fun. I like that. That makes... I was kind of thinking it was going to be like the same spot like the entire time on the person, but the fact that it moves after every hit makes this way more interesting. Yeah! I like this. This is good. Let's do more of this. Alright, what do we got? Oh, I don't even... Look, he's doing the right thing now, because I can't actually hit him where I need to hit him. So I'm gonna have to, like, wait for him to get into a... Oh, it moves over time? Alright, that's less... I was hoping to, like, have to really figure out how to get in there. I'll try, like, a... Gotta back away. Ha 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 ha. Especially with the fact that the sword tracking is not 100%. It definitely makes things interesting. Ah! No! Give it back! Give it back! Give it back! Oh. Oh dear. Give it back. Oh dear. Hey, oh, got it. Checking my position. Oh. Nope. Yeah. Crump. I'm actually having to, like, try now. This is fun. Whoa, I'm pulling on the cable. Uh-oh. I'm at the limit of my range. Rigged for them, maybe. In my favor. Ah! Trying to get cuts on the... I wanted to, like, cut in there, but getting a cut there when his arms are in the way is not happening. I want to get the cut. It's just switching between the two sides of his arm. That arm is, like, in rough shape. Yeah, you should probably switch to the other arm now, sir. Oh, there's nothing like... That's one of my favorite, like, one-handed cuts, is the, like, going up into a cover and then snapping through with the cover. I love the, like, that whipping cut so much. Let go. Ah, shoot, his torso's protecting him, or his shoulders are. Come on. Give me the thigh. That was interesting. Give me that. Gotta fix my positioning again. Ah. Oh no! I thrust into it. I'm so sad. No. Yeah, so one thing that happens in this is, depending on how close you are, it doesn't matter what cover you're doing. That's what I learned with the boss fights, because the bosses like keep coming at you like full force, and they will just like face hug you. And if their sword, like in any way moves above like your view or whatever, it doesn't matter what cover you're doing. They're going to be able to like snipe over the top of you. Oh my gosh! Oh no! Oh! Oh! Oh dear. What have we done? What's happened? That might be a problem. There we go. Oh, what do you mean I'm out of the play area? How am I out of the play area? I hate when this happens. Silver? Like George Silver? He's very... If we're talking about George Silver, he's very cranky. That man has a axe to grind. Oh, it moved! From what I've... Silver's not really like something I spend too much time about. He's got an axe to grind, but I think some of his stuff's very reasonable. I think he is a little, like, obviously no person is without bias, but like as far as fencing masters that we like study and stuff go, he is possibly like the most biased. Where am I? That's very frustrating. Ah, come on. Patriotic. Yeah, that sounds right. I feel like the most challenging thing about this game is trying to play the game. Get it! How did that one not count? Gotta back it up here. You know what? There we go. Every so often I have to that kind of awkward. Oh, I think this will be my last run. I've been at this a minute. I could use a drink. It's not as much cardio as actually sword fighting, but it's doing this for long enough and you're like, eh. I really hope they had a rapier though. I would love to have an actual rapier so I could do that whole game. Because thrusting is like easily the most like consistently satisfying thing to do in this. Plus it's the most forgiving given my VR setup. Because if I start trying to do like side-to-side movements and stuff, I very quickly wander out of frame. But like I can basically set myself up on a line and I can pretty reliably like switch back. I can take I can basically lunge. You know, it's easy enough to do lunges with my current VR setup, so I'm a little partial to that kind of play style. Ah, look at that. I'm gonna have to get him to. Yeah, those inside arms are tricky to get to. Because they are just... When the arm's back like that, it really is just kind of a non-target at that stage. So it's hard to get in there without them opening it up. How many more waves do I have? My gosh. I wish I knew how this game was calculating its damage. Ah! Come here. That Crumphow. No. Want the crump? Oh, fine, it's gone now. Oh, dang it. Whatever. That's what I get for being too dedicated to trying to pull off one technique. Oh well. Oh boy. Anyways, I think that's enough for now. Hopefully, when I come back to this game, it will have been updated and the AI will be a little more entertaining. But thank you for joining me, and until next time, which will be very soon, Have a good one. As I find my controller amid all of this.